Are we alive? How are you this evening? It is Friday night and we are alive with rocks. Are you rocking? Grab that warm drink that you have, that snack, settle in, stick your feet up, and let's hang out. You deserve it. It's Friday. We made it again and in style. It's so good to see you guys. What a crazy week. I know everybody's having a case of the crazy-itis given that it's run around and get ready for the holidays time and everything. And I see that Lisa is here. Good to see you, Lisa, very much. I hope that you're feeling fine this Friday evening with us. We've got Eric the cat. How's it going? And Brenda Bloom is here. Kathy Scott is here in full effect. And make sure that if I'm not 5x5, give me some other numeral so that we know that we're doing it and we're doing it right. So we've got that Opal guy here. Good to see you. Prairie Girl Rocks is in here with her wrench. So if you need any wrenching duties done, we've got a few of them running around in here. Lisa and Ma also. Ma is here. Good evening. And Blind Squirrel Rocks is here as well. It's the gang. The gang is landing. And on the runway also comes Rick Smith. Good to see you, Rick. Salutations and foraminiferas and whatnot. Earth to Elegance is also here. Good to see you. How are you doing on this beautiful Friday? And Rick, what are you looking for during that music? What? All right. I'm getting caught up, obviously, everyone. Kid Curry is here, motorboating on in here. So not just planes on the runway. We've got the boats, a whole herd of boats coming in as well. And Ghost of Gaia, good to see you. So many familiar faces. I love it. Old Danny boy has drifted on in the current as well. Kimberly Jensen is here. Good to see you. Of Jensen fame, I'm imagining Soul Adventurist. And she is alive and ready to rock and tumble. I like it. Nomad Wishing Stone is here. 5x5. Thank you so much for that. We've got -5 by -5 degrees. Oh, right. Oh my gosh. It's cold out, everybody. It was 60 degrees here today. This is why I live on the coast. I wish I could have gone out in it to do some rock hounding. I hope somebody did. I was all chock full of nuts and things that I had to do today. Akira is here. Good to see you. Hi to all of the rock folks. And making sure that I'm getting everybody Tara's treasures, and I'm sure adventures too. I was just going to make a new handle up for you. That's what I can do for you. Oh, I've got like a plethora of different mugs tonight. Cheers. Hopefully you do too. Something hot, something cold. Stay hydrated, everybody. Public service announcement. Cheers to you and your weekend plans. I hope they're good. I don't think I want to swill both of them at the same time. Yeah. Just wanted to show off that I'm double fisting it this evening, guys. Hold on tight. We're double fisting it. We're going in. Harold is here. Good to see you, Harold. Wisconsin Rockstalker No Jazz Jerry is here, taking a break from the triplets and all the other things. And the things and the other things and the slices and the dices. What's good? What's on the slab for everybody? We want to know 60 above. Right? It's 60 above. I walked outside with a sweatshirt on, going out to run my my duty my errands, and I had to take the sweatshirt off. It was so warm. It was so beautiful. Like, really? Is it December? This is what I live on the coast for. I mean, the waves and the sand and all that kind of stuff. That's nice and all, but uh winter temperatures. We're a mean average, which doesn't mean that it's angry. It means that throughout the year we could have 50-degree days in the summer, or even 45-degree days in the summer, given the wind chill. And same too in the winter time. Just kind of likes to hang out between 40 and 60. Sometimes we get up to 80. Other times we get down to 20. But most of the time, we're just right in the belly button. And I don't mind that at all. Master namer. Oh my gosh, my dad is the master namer. He comes up with the best nicknames for people. It's hilarious. I mean, yeah, we all bow down to my dad. He definitely has the best. Resort Dog is here. Good to see you, Resort Dog. I think I saw a hello to the Brian and the Julia. I'm wondering if they're bumping around, having their dinner as well. Patricia's Creations is here. Good to see you. And it looks like, oh my gosh, we were one feels like 17 below with the wind and snowing today. That is some icy cold, you guys. That's nuts. That's insane. And only a little late, gold star for me. Hey, you were way early. You get like several gold stars, chubby hubby. Most of the time. The first one on the comments. So hats off to you. I see I already took it off because I knew you were coming with the puppies. Yeah, no kidding. Those guys are probably like just neck deep in puppies at the moment. And Betty is now sauntering on in. The party can begin. Betty is here. Awesome. All right. So we have a wonderful show planned for you this evening. We have the guests on to discuss various and different sundry things. We've got an interview on deck, so in full podcast effect, we've got an interview. Romania Rockhound will not be missing it. Just swooped on in. Thank you for coming. A little we'll have the news, and we'll have the other updates that are important for you, the rock viewing public. So first of all, thank you so much for all of the love on the last two live streams. You are an amazing community. I really appreciate all of the support. Everybody's boxes have gone out, except there are a few that extra things are going into. Now, everybody did get extras, but if you haven't gotten your tracking number yet, it means that there are special things brewing into your boxes still. And everything should be out either tomorrow or on Monday. So that leaves it plenty of time, knock on wood, to get to you for Christmas. But most of y'all have your tracking numbers, which was quite the. I just stuck a flag so hard at the top of that mountain. That was climbing for 2 weeks. So Rick is saying, I got my opalized clams in the mail today. Did not disappoint. Nice. Yeah, that was a really good time. And that is another update that I have. I have some boxes here behind me. I don't think that we're going to get to them tonight, but I do have them here within reaching distance. So not only thank you guys all for your support during the live streams, and it went so well and so smoothly that I've been talking to some different people. Some people missed it, and it looks like I'll plan on another one before Valentine's Day. So if you didn't get something this time and you had your heart set on a certain kind of material or a jewelry item, there will be only, if you think about it, we only have like a month and a half ish prep for Valentine's Day. Not to put a pall on the upcoming merriment that Christmas and New Year's brings, but that's not very far off. And so we'll take a little break and then we'll get cracking again. I've got an incredible amount of new material that is landing. Some of it is just off of my left side right now that has me so excited I could barely do this tonight. And more is in the mail. And so one of those cool things that happens with our community is that you have a live stream and you get to post out all of these wonderful things to the Rock fam. And then the coolest part is that then, we can circulate that same dollar, right? Like shift it to you and then they shift it to them and then they shift it back. And so I definitely sprinkled the proceeds around on the community so far, and still more to come. Sir Roxalot is here. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. And I'm sorry about that too. And one of the things that I can do that would be really helpful actually is that if you guys have input, I know that Fridays aren't good for everybody. I know Diane also was having trouble with the Friday. And so there's a chance that perhaps I can do one like phase on a Friday and then another phase on another time or day of the week so that everybody can have a little love. I was surprised at how excited people were about the faceted gems that I put up. There were only 2 lots with faceted gems, and I overwhelmingly get the idea that you guys need more of that in your lives. So I will make sure, literally and figuratively. So we'll be working on making sure that there is more of that going on. And cheese and rice. Karen is right. I know. I'm sorry about that. A lot of the makers, people who deal with sort of a public front as far as what they're making for, like jewelers, uh, jewelry makers, people that do the rock specimen sales, you kind of always have that thing in the horizon that, okay, well, I might be doing this now, but we're getting ready for the next thing. So don't worry. What's exciting about that is the next thing is very much right around the corner. Kirk Hoyer is here. Cheers. Was just thinking about you earlier. Got the mug on hand. Everybody, we're staying hydrated. And we deserve what's in there. I hope that everybody has something delicious and potentially nutritious in your Steinkern. Oh, and that reminds me, we've got new merch that we're working on. I'm very, very excited. Studio time always means getting caught up on these things, and so we're working on that. So it'll be fun. There's some fun things right on the horizon to share with you guys. But first, I think that it's important. We've got a warm beer and a cold beer. that sounds like a good middle ground. That sounds exactly like something that I would kind of conjure up on account that I can be very indecisive. And so perhaps I would have a very frosty lager or Hefeweizen. And then on the other hand, I would have something more room temperature as far as say a stout or maybe something like amber, golden, rather maybe dark. Yeah. I think I said all the above. I love chocolate stouts, by the way. Just in case you all were wondering about that. Don't stick them outside because some cultures think that we drink our stuff too warm. I mean, too cold. Doppelbox. Indeed. And Guinness is good, although there are some other dorks that I really, really like. Yeah, you gotta love a good chalky stout. Double chocolate stout. The double chocolate stout from the Rogue, which we'll never, ever, 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 ever have again, was so good. Okay. And they always used to line you up on your birthday. So those days are over. That's okay. Had plenty of birthdays, and it looks like Fred just joined us, and that is a cause for celebration. Okay, so what we got to do now though is we got to get going. We got to get this thing happening in the right direction. We don't want to lag. We've got so much set up for you this evening. Super fun. Okay, so we got to go into the news. I don't have my regular glasses. And these safety glasses need to be replaced so bad. So in the news, replace your safety glasses. They get all scratched up and you can't see anything. Um, so public service announcements going on. We've got it's cold. You guys were already talking about it. It's cold outside. What do you do in your studio to combat the cold? I've heard about frozen lines to your machines. I've heard about actual frozen rocks. What do you do? I would love for you to put that into the comments. Somebody else might benefit. You can put it in the chat as well. We need some hacks, people, because it is cold outside. I like very much the fish tank solution, the fish tank warmer. Your fish like to be warm, so too does your water. Take a fish tank warmer heater and dunk it into that water. I also heard from somebody you can control the temperature of your water that goes into the intake system by adding hot water in the first place. So I like that. One of the temperature control things to think about, of course, is that we are trying to cool down and lubricate whatever it is that's in the sauce. So you don't want your water to be too hot nor too cold. It's kind of like a three bears situation. But I would like to hear so much what you do to beat the cold in your studio. Silver prices are on the rise again. It's scary. It's a time of year in which this can actually be nauseating on account that I'm sure a lot of you all out there are hemorrhaging money. We've got silver prices at $64.51 today on Rio Grande. They vary, as people have pointed out, although if you're buying sheet, if you're buying casting grains, if you're buying chain, if you're buying the things that take some kind of manipulation, the probability is that it's expensive right now. Gold is at $4,346.95. Platinum at a whopping $1,774, and palladium at $1,536. These are all a bit skied up. So, anybody have a crystal ball? Does anybody want to take a chance at guessing? Are they going to fall after Christmas, perhaps, after New Year's, perhaps, or are we going to just be seeing an indefinite hike? This is something that all of us would love to know. If you have a crystal ball, let us in on it. But first, I would like to tell you that this section of the news is brought to you by Hide a Cab. Is your studio session going just a bit too smoothly? Get a hop and a jump on that. Get a Hide a Cab. Where is that cabochon you were just working on? Where in the world did you just put that rock that you wanted to cab up? It's Hide a Cab. Our consultants are on call 24 hours a day, 24/7 to help you keep your studio in chaos and your mind completely discombobulated. So, the next time you're on schedule for that upcoming commission or sliding into home base with that project for Christmas, dial Hide a Cab. Throw a wrench into your rockworks and assure that you never, ever, ever find that cab. That's right. Hide a Cab, a division of Conglomco, not available in all studios. Your results may vary. Disclaimers are in the fine print. Make sure to support your local Conglomco. So, on with the news. We also have exciting news. We have the announcement of the Pantone color for the year 2026. If y'all weren't up to date, next year is coming up right around the corner, 2026, and it comes with its very own Pantone color. And to help us out, to sort us out on this upcoming excitement, we're going to bring our on the street reporter in to help us out.
Hi,
It's
Karen.
Ma. How you doing?
Hi, I'm good. I'm sorry, you cracked me up. Uh, ah, Hi,
Well,
Karen.
yeah, we have something very, very exciting and serious to talk about here. The
Oh,
the
yeah.
the
Mhm.
Pantone color finally dropped. And so, first of all, can you tell folks that might not be in the know what exactly is
Mm.
the Pantone thing in the first place? What is Pantone?
Okay, so Pantone is a company that was founded in 1962 by one Lawrence Herbert. He bought a printing company, and then with his chemistry background, he developed a way of color matching and standardizing color across the industries, like think graphic design, textiles and that kind of thing. Like think Tiffany's, like that blue we all know, right? That's a standardized color now. And
Yes.
so basically it's making it so that you can basically give somebody a number and they can print the exact color you're talking about. So in the
Right,
design
so we
world,
could
it's
we
a
could have
very,
we could have Ma signature color, and it would be like a
yeah,
copywritten color. And what color would that be,
the,
Ma?
mine.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking maybe clear. I'm not sure how they'd put that on the printing
Well,
card.
that'll be news actually. And so like we've clarified what Pantone is. It's so basically it's an ongoing company that
Yeah,
is the kind of the overlords of color.
right. Yes. And in the year 1999, if most of you are around for that, they started a thing basically like to help educate and bring people into being excited about color. They started the color of the year. And so every year they'd pick a color and people, I guess like I think what it is that people will then kind of take that as a prompt, let's say. It's kind of like in our contests for our cabs or for our jewelry where you get a prompt, like this is what we're working on, like this is what we're all going to kind of do. It's a similar thing to kind of just get people excited about color.
Indeed. And so, years past, I understand that home designers,
Hmm.
people that are in the fashion industry, people
Hmm.
that are decorators, even folks that are part of scene design in the film industry will utilize the different colors of the year, and it becomes somewhat of an infection in trend, just like how in the Wizard of Oz, or rather the Wicked series right now, that pink and that green, very, very popular, plus like the Barbie series like made pink very, very
Right.
popular. So it has that
Yeah,
sort of phenomenon trend. Am I correct?
absolutely. Yes. I read an interview with the person that's, I think, the president of the whole shebang. And he talked about how sometimes it's not that immediate, or like you might say, like, because the year, like right now, it's the color of 2026. So that's the upcoming year. Well, a lot of companies have already kind of done a lot of their color choices for the next upcoming year, right?
Yes.
So they may not be able to get these new colors into whatever it is that they're designing, but other people will have. And it's kind of like he said that it's almost like the next year you see that color everywhere. It's like it has to get
Got
into the zeitgeist, and then
Yes.
everybody is using it. Yeah.
And so you're asking yourself, viewers at home, sitting there, what does this have to do with me? You're rock designers, you're jewelry designers, you're makers of all varieties. This matters, especially if you want to have your foot in the fast lane of trend, market trend,
Indeed.
right? And so
Indeed.
what this one wonderful and just gravid turgid buildup is all about is
Mhm.
finding out what the actual color for 2026 will be, and you have that news for us.
Yeah, I do. I don't know if you guys are ready.
I,
I'm
I
not
I
sure.
can barely contain myself. I mean, I might explode with excitement. So is everybody ready? I think that Ma is ready to drop this bomb on us.
Oh yeah, yeah. You ready for it?
Yeah.
The Pantone for the year of 2026 is Cloud Dancer.
Cloud Dancer. Oh my gosh, that sounds so exciting. Like, is it purple? Is it like a shade of blue? I mean, clouds, like that could be so many things. Is it like the entire rainbow?
It in a way, yes. In a way, yes, it is, Karen. It's in a way, it's every color. It's every
Wow.
color, Karen. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So
Think
so so what hue would you call this? Cloud Dancer.
hmm. Mhm. I think there's no other way that you could possibly describe this color except for frickin' white.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, you heard it. It's frickin' white.
Wait. Wait.
White.
Wait.
I mean, okay, I'm sorry. It does have a touch of like this particular flavor of white. Does have like this smidgen of gray, maybe a little bit of beige up in there, but it's white, Karen.
White.
Yeah, it's white.
White is our designer color for 2026. This is what we have to look forward to.
Mhm, mhm, yep, yep. The thing that basically like doesn't have color, that yep, or it's all colors technically if you want to get scientific about it, which is really the only way I can get excited about it. If I'm being honest, it's got every color in there, right? But you can't discern them. So maybe it's about
Right.
using your imagination.
Right. The beauty of Cloud Dancer is it is residing in your mind. And one thing,
Yeah.
I guess an upside is that everything does go with this color. So
Yeah, sure. Sure. I mean, I don't
matching
know. It might look
your
bad up against Stark. I'm not sure.
next to what?
A Stark white, it might look a little funny. This one's a little on the
Oh.
warm
Oh,
side,
right. This
so
is this
it
is
might
one of
not
those
play well
times
with other
when
white colors. Yeah.
yeah, if somebody brings you the color chips, the swatches, and
Mhm.
lines them up for your bathroom, and it's like eggshell and cream and morning glow and cloud dancer.
And Cloud Dancer.
Cloud dancer.
I mean, if like, look, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I did a little research outside of just our color choices this year, and this year, I mean, in a year where dictionary.com selected a number as the word of the year, and yes, it did. The number 67 is the word
Ooh,
of
that's
the year,
bad.
and it's not even spelled out.
That's
It's not even spelled out. It's not like it's written out in letters. It's literally the number 67. And Time Magazine selected AI as the person of the year. It makes complete sense to me that Pantone selected a non-color as its color of the year.
right, and then yeah, and then just white. This is what
And
we're looking forward to, everyone.
I'm slightly exaggerating because the person of the year was actually the architects of AI, but
Okay,
that's not nearly as funny. So,
right. Okay, so if I win a cab contest this
Mhm.
month, I'm choosing Cloud Dancer as the stipulation for the January cab contest.
Very in the zeitgeist of you, Karen.
And then you all have to make cabs that contain white.
I mean,
So,
hey, it already you could say a little bit of it was in this month's cab contest because that one is fire and ice can be white.
it's true. It's true.
So it could just be like, a little continuation of said theme.
And that is actually a lovely preview of some of which the business that we have to get into this evening. But we're going to do that a little bit later. Do you want to stay on board while I bring our guest in, Ma?
Heck yeah. I've been wanting to
Okay,
meet this particular guest for a while. I feel like I'm meeting a hero.
right? I'm so
Yeah, I'll
excited
stick
about
around.
this guest tonight.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. So definitely stick around and we are going to bring in our guest, but first I want to thank you for your report on the Pantone color of the year. Applause.
Oh yeah, it was a deep dive. Deep dive.
Yeah, deep dive. That's that's what we do
Welcome.
here. Yeah, deep dive,
It's all for you guys.
cutting news. Yeah, you heard it here.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna bring on our guest now, and let's see if I can do this. This is our guest this evening.
Ooh.
Are you here?
I am here. It's a joy to be here. I was told this would be relatively quick.
Well, you'll have to forgive us. We did have a little bit of a tangent in the news, some exciting news about the color of the year being white.
Oh no, it's fine. I just wasn't sure what level of professional. You never know the vibe before you're actually present, so it's fine. I'll adjust. It's fine.
Hi,
Right.
Montana Agate. I'm a big fan.
Oh,
Your time is important to us. It is.
it's
So
important to me as well.
yeah, we honor that, and we definitely need to get on with uh breaking the ice with you and getting to know a little bit more about you, the superstar who is Montana Agate. So
Yeah, I'd love to do this.
thank you for coming on. So first of all, I would love to know exactly what is Montana Agate. Who are you?
Oof. Oh, getting a little personal right off the bat. Okay. I'm a variety of agate, and I don't know how much more I'm comfortable disclosing. Frankly,
That's fair enough.
it's a
I
little
Is
personal.
it?
yeah, you know, it's something that I've understood just with your prior reputation is that you might sort of have a rind. You can't really see to the inside. You kind of have to work to get there, and that's totally
It's true.
fair. Yeah,
This is true.
yeah.
You're
Yeah.
right on the money with that.
So I guess the next question without delving like too far into personal business would be where exactly do we find you?
Pass. Next question.
Okay. How did you get here?
I'm, I, my manager is mostly in charge of this kind of thing, so I assume he reached out.
Gotcha. Well, another bit of reputation is that you are kind of hard to work with. I did hear that from your manager, and so yeah, would you consider yourself a kind of a difficult character?
You know, I think you shouldn't rush excellence. I think it's important to go in with expectations that if you want something wonderful, you're going to have to earn it. And
So
that's
so
what
it,
I deliver.
what would you say is that thing that we earn if we stick it out and
Oh my
do
gosh, I could go on and on about myself.
please do. Yeah.
Okay, so I like to refer to myself as the everything agate. I can do it all. I come in fortifications. I come in waterlines. I can have wild lacy banding. I can be plume agate. I can be moss agate. I can be dendritic agate. I can be iris agate. I can be geodes. I come in every color imaginable. Yes.
So
Impressive,
you're
I know.
versatile. You're
Oh,
definitely a
very.
versatile player. All
Very,
right.
very much.
So in
You
this
come in
regard, I mean these. Go ahead, Ma.
I just wondered if he comes in the color Cloud Dancer.
I do. I would say that's my default.
So already ahead of the times.
I
Already
set the
in the year
trends.
yeah,
Yes.
2026. Like absolutely. So I'm wondering if these are the upsides that you've got all of these incredible traits like all the colors and the moss and the dendrites and the iris. What might be the downside to working with you?
I as we've mentioned, I can be seen as difficult. I don't get it personally, but if you have certain saws like trim saws, I will destroy them. You will be replacing blades constantly. Don't get attached to your Nova wheels because I will wreck them. But it's
Fair.
worth it. It's in the end, it's worth it.
So that is actually somewhere where I am always taken aback. Why are you so expensive? You're
Well,
so
as
expensive.
I've mentioned, I am the everything agate. I can do it all, and therefore come in more what's the right word? Admirable traits than other agates, I would say. Iris in particular, I have a very, very high likelihood of being Iris compared to other agates, and Iris can be very, very expensive. But also, one thing that I do that very, very few other rocks can say is I can create landscape scenes. And in those instances, I think I deserve to be expensive, frankly.
Indeed. I mean, you have to charge for what you are worth. And that kind of leads me to wondering about your entourage. I mean, we've seen you here and there. Who do you hang out with?
Oh, mostly petrified wood and jasper, because it's good to have friends in low places.
Wow.
Making you
Wow.
look a bit better, right?
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you've got ugly friends.
Well, it's just good to, yeah. I mean, by the rule of comparison, yeah, it really makes you look better.
Indeed. So what would you say, given these traits, what would you say your pet peeves are?
Um, I would say when I'm shopping and there's a line that opens up and it's like a long line, but a new lane just opens up. But the people that at the back of the line race to the front of the line, cutting off all of the people that are actually next in line. Few things make me irate faster than that.
That
Wow.
that follows.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
There's a
And
clear order of operations, and it really grinds my gears when they're taken out of turn.
what do you do to calm down?
Um, it depends on how many people are present. I can just make a scene, or I can berate the nearest person, go destroy tools,
Could make a scene
generally
like
destroy saw blades as how I wind down.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Would you say oil and kitty litter is a good way also?
Oh, it's the only way.
Okay, yeah. All right. So we do have a panacea for if you're throwing a fit, there is a way for
Oh,
us to
you'll know.
approach you. And what are the things that you enjoy most?
Oh, just taking long walks on the beach and going out on the family boat. That's about it. Those are the only two things.
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Full stop.
So I take it perhaps you don't enjoy the winter time.
Oh, no, not at all.
This
And
is
where
not a
I'm
good time
from,
for
it's like 7 months out of the year, so
Right.
it just
So
doesn't end.
So why don't you relocate?
I don't feel like I should have to compromise, is really it. Plus, if you can experience the 5 months out of the year, well, 3 months out of the year where it's nice, it's really nice. It makes it worth it. You earn your summers here.
So what sort of mood do you have to be in to say show us a great big rainbow in you to iris out?
Um, I would say look for quartz.
Ah,
Typically speaking, if I have a quartzy nougaty center, I will probably show some rainbows.
nice.
Interesting.
So so and in this regard, uh is this mood very common? Like can we just like hopefully come to see you and just find you
Well,
that way?
it's actually far more likely than you would imagine, but most people aren't. And this is another point where people say I'm difficult to work with. You will have to cut very, very thin to see said rainbows. And if I'm not feeling rainbowy that day, there goes your capping material because it is now a wafer that is unusable. So you will probably ruin a lot of me to find those rainbows, but I swear it's worth it.
We have a question from the audience. What do Montana moss agates taste like? Eric would like to
Ooh,
know.
good question. Caramel macchiato.
All right.
Next question.
I would not have known that. We are taking questions from the audience. If you do have a question for Montana Agate, this might be one of the only times you ever get a
Question?
chance to actually talk to Montana Agate.
I have a
Ma?
question. Yeah. Um, hey, Montana Agate,
Of course.
long time fan,
Yes,
long time
I'm
fan.
sure.
How do you how do you make how do you make those cute little trees?
It's mostly a reaction of manganese, a fractal pattern of manganese, if you will.
Okay. All right. All right.
Hmm. Yep.
And
Mm,
is that like a sign of disease or anything? Is this you being ill or?
Hardly. It's metal inclusions inside of the stone,
Okay.
trapped
that's pretty
between
cool.
the bands.
Is this some sort of shrapnel that you got from a fight?
I have another.
You could say that.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
like a geological fight.
Uh,
Yeah.
You've got a question?
yeah, I've got another one. I'm wondering, like, why is it that there is so frequently fractures in Montana
Um,
agates?
well, as we just talked about, it's only livable here 3 months out of the year. So
Mm-hmm.
we are the land of extremes. We will see -40 in the same year that we see 115. And that is a
So you're
really bad recipe for solid objects like stone, like myself. We will get very cold, and then even in the same week, we could get very warm.
right. So you're blaming the weather.
Yes.
That's fine. That's fine.
Well, it couldn't be my fault.
No, of course.
Of
Okay.
course
Well,
not.
thank you for your interesting answer.
Of
Thank
course.
you for that interesting question. Kid Curry would like to know what is Montana Agate's favorite month and why?
Oh, September. Absolutely September.
And
We've
why?
passed the point of high water. The water has dropped to its lowest, which means I have the most space to stretch my legs. And we're in an in-between phase. I said it's only livable 3 months of the year in Montana. September is the best of those 3 months.
Do you shave your legs?
Of course.
Okay.
Do you not?
Indeed. I mean, you are smooth, so I see. Have you ever had trouble running through a Baculite neighborhood? Is asking Resort Dog.
I haven't. I in my friends in low places, absolutely. They're a misunderstood group. They really are. They're kind at heart, but also have ties to the Yakuza. But I shouldn't be talking about it.
Oh my
Wow.
god. Okay. Okay.
out loud,
Okay,
bro.
so there's like a fossil mafia that you need to be careful about.
There he is, and don't cross them.
Gotcha. Yep. Okay. We do have another question, I believe here. Montana Agate, do you have any remorse about blowing out my friend's saw on my birthday? It was just a fuse, thank goodness.
No. No, I
No
don't.
remorse whatsoever
No, none
about
at all.
these
It was
plagues.
probably worth it.
Okay.
Was it worth it? That's
We need
Tara.
to, yeah, we'll pitch the question back to Tara. Was it worth it? Meanwhile, we have this from Rick Smith. Why are Montana agates so effing hard to cut? It's kind of on the same you know, vein there, but go ahead with that question.
You
Yeah,
have
why you
to. I'd say you can't just stumble into excellence. You have to work for it.
Nothing
It's not
good
something that
comes
just will
easy.
fall in your lap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Montana agates do not just fall in your lap.
No, they don't.
They don't.
No.
Got to do some work with that. Thank you very much for that. Hey, Montana Agate, asks Soul Adventurous, do you go skinny dipping in the river?
Exclusively.
Exclusively.
If I'm going in the river, there will be nothing attached.
Do you wear things any other time?
Let's circle back to that.
All right. I guess that's a touchy subject. We have Kathy here. So, and she actually has Montana Agate as her thumbnail. So it's not real moss trapped inside a rock, is asking
It is not.
Kathy. Okay.
It is not, but it so can just look exactly like it. If you've ever seen me when I'm plumy, my goodness.
Right.
It's manganese for the most part. Well, my dendrites are. I can hold a variety of metal compounds, all of which produce different effects. But moss, where my name comes from, is referring to the manganese dendrites.
Gotcha.
Yes.
And having all that extra metal, does your doctor ever say that you're overweight?
No, I'm working on my eating disorder at the moment, actually.
Oh yeah, tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, I have a history of being large, and I'm trying to change that image.
Okay.
So you'll be seeing less large of me, like 10 pounders. Good luck, but you'll see more 3-pounders.
All right. Okay. So we're looking forward to a trend not only with Cloud Dancer, but also with a little bit more svelte Montana agates.
Yes.
For next year. Is that what I'm understanding?
This is fair.
Okay. Thank you for that question. Prairie Girl Rocks is asking, how hot was your creation, Montana Agate? How hot?
Extremely. Volcanically.
All right.
Wow.
This isn't just rumor. This isn't just the different people that you've dated that claim that you're pretty darn hot.
Very hot, in fact.
Okay.
Yet still a mystery. No one truly actually has an answer of how I showed up to begin with. I just am here. There's theories, and none of them are substantiated.
So are you just holding that close to your chest? You're not willing to reveal these things about yourself? I mean, what's the story? You know, so many rocks want to tell their stories.
Well, it's more of I just enjoy watching the theories happen, you know? It's like when you're on a very popular TV show and people keep theorizing about how the finale is going to play out, and almost all of them are wrong.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Right. So this is kind of like a Lost episode. We're just going to have to stay tuned.
Well, the leading theory at the moment is that there's basalt fields that run underneath the Yellowstone River, which cuts into those basalt fields and I erode out of them. But again, nothing is substantiated. There are many theories that I'm tied to Yellowstone, which makes no sense if I can be found in North Dakota.
But if you're in North Dakota, you're no longer a Montana agate, are you?
Any agate found in the Yellowstone River or its surrounding area.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Just fascinating. I'm just riveted by these answers. Prairie Girl Rocks again asks, is it fun to occasionally be Dino Bone and sometimes be Pet Wood?
It is. It is. Again, I love my friends in low places, and I love lifting them up. You could say by what's the right word? Infesting the grain. So you
Yeah.
regularly can cut my friend Petwood in Montana and find me hiding in between the grain.
Cheryl has a great question.
So would you say that that's having a case of the Montana agate? Like
You
he's
could.
okay, and how
I think
many
I just rub off on people.
gotcha. And how
Yeah.
many things, how many different items could claim that they have a case of the Montana agates?
It varies quite a bit. I'd say predominantly it would be the petrified and silicified wood.
Gotcha. We have Eric the cat is asking, are there ever pseudomorph Montana moss agates?
Very rarely. I can replace wood entirely if I feel they're not doing a good enough job, but for the most part, it's a very uncommon thing to find.
Gotcha. All right.
Mhm.
And it looked like you were saying that Soul had a good
Oh yeah.
question.
Did you read
I
that
didn't want
question?
to. I didn't want to skip any, so I'll backtrack. How
Oh,
do
Oh, there you go.
how
TSAs.
yeah the
Dear
TS
friend, actually. Dear
okay.
friend, I'm helping them currently to win a case against Fairburn Agates. I think they're better. They deserve the limelight more. And anyone in South Dakota that hears me say this, the war's on. I know it. I'm ready for it. I'm ready. TSA is coming for your throne, Fairburn. Get ready. 2026, year of Treasure State Agate.
Okay, it's gonna happen. You heard it here first. And so, do you have any closing thoughts about how you're misunderstood on the geologic forefront? Any thoughts on how you're received by the rock community?
I would say I'm received fairly well. I think I can come in both extreme forms that are one of a kind, but also a lot of less than ideal forms. And I think a lot of people that have a low opinion of me have worked on my lesser forms without having the chance to work on my high end forms. The people that have worked on
True.
my high end forms know it's worth it. It's not just a craze. It's not people being weird and obsessive. It's genuinely worth it.
This
But
is not just a trend.
it's like rock tumblers say: trash in, trash out.
Yep.
Oh, explain
Yep.
that.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Rocky
Mhm.
Mountain Bear has a question here. How is it that a rock, even a rock as hot as Montana agate, gets better audio reception than our friend Theo Kellison?
You
Wow.
promised me before we came on that you would not talk about him.
I'm sorry.
I
I,
have a
I
mind to leave right now.
this is the this is the outing moment is
What's your
is that
problem with
I
you?
did in fact want to get your thoughts on Theo Kellison.
No, it's
I know
off the
that you
table.
guys you guys have had your ins and outs in the past, and I just one of your most zealous hunters. I just wanted to
Yeah,
hear
the
your
restraining order is in the court right now.
thoughts. All
What did
right.
he ever do to you, man?
It's too long to talk about here. You'd have to ask him.
Well,
Maybe we'll-
the surprise is that a little later we are going to have Theo Kellison on, and so if you have any things to say on your behalf, this is probably the time.
or maybe stick around and ask him yourself.
I'd preferably never
how you
be in
react.
the same location as him ever again, frankly.
All right. So no closing thoughts on Theo Kellison. Do you have anything as far as your general loving audience that is here to say to them on behalf of yourself?
Yes, thank you for recognizing my obvious greatness. I am in a league of my own. Continue to love me. Spread the word. Give your friend that hasn't found the love yet some Montana Agate. Because I guarantee once they have a good piece, their mind will change.
This is fair. This is very fair. And I thank you for coming on and letting us get to know a little bit more about your soft inner side. You do have a soft inner side, don't you, Montana Agate?
No, it's mostly hard all the way through.
Okay. Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, the you that is you, the thoroughly you that you are. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Thank you for having me. We got a little close to some panic escape moments a couple times, but I feel like we reined it back in pretty well.
Our legal team can talk to your legal team about that.
Oh, they will be.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much again, Montana Agate, everyone. Cheers to you, and we'll
Thank you so much for having me. I'm coming for your saw blades.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks again.
Of course.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye, buddy.
Okay, wow, that was intense. That is
Mhm.
like one intense rock.
Yeah, that guy needs to chill out a little, if you ask me. But I mean, whatever. It's cool.
You would think he would be totally chilled because he's in Montana. It's cold.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they say don't meet your heroes.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was a little uppity, but his beauty, I guess. Yeah, okay. All right.
He was straight up hard. Like, yeah, that was a hard interview. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oof.
Okay, so
hope I can-
really quick, we are gonna get Theo Kellison on here because I feel like it's only fair to give him a chance to rebut against some of the accusations that were thrown like throwing stars by the Yakuza. But meanwhile, while he is logging in, I did want to ask you about the contests that we're having over there on the Discord.
Oh yeah, okay. What you got? You just want me to talk about them? Of course. Yeah, you keep drinking. You're fine.
Well, actually, it's December, and we've got we didn't have a chance to do any of announcements on the themes for the different contests because we were doing 2 weeks of live sales. And so if you wanted to skirt right over the top of the themes, that would be awesome.
So Kai, our lovely friend Nomad Wishing Stone, he won last month's contest with a beautiful set of caps, and he chose for the theme fire and ice. And what you can do there is pick a stone that has a representation of fire or ice or both in it and make a cab. So that's our cabochon contest. I believe.
So that's the traditional, eh?
Yes, that's the traditional cabochon contest. And I believe if you'd like to take part in that the entries have to be in by the 26th of December at noon Pacific time. No, midnight. Just ignore me. Okay. And then if you would like to do something that is on the free form side of things, you can do the same thing where it's fire and ice. But the added twist by Jerry, no Jazz Jerry, that is, of Wisconsin Rockstalker, who won the free for all contest last month. The theme he added was Christmas.
Nice.
So do what you will with that.
All right. Yeah, that's exciting. And so we have congratulations going out to both No Jazz and to Nomad for winning, and then very cool themes for Christmas.
Yes. And then on the other side of things with the jewelry, where we've got both the showcase and the contest, you can make something and either put it in the showcase for all of us to appreciate, or you can enter it into the contest to compete.
Awesome.
That one is. Am I supposed to stop talking because
no
Loops is here? Okay.
No, it's fine. Go on.
Fruit Loops. It's Noopers.
Oh,
Droopy Noopers.
Mm-hmm. Fruit Loops. Okay, so
You're such a bully, Ma.
the jewelry situation is it's steampunk, and that was chosen by. We had two winners. We had Patty, and we had Mina, who both tied. Both tied. That was a little redundant. They tied, and now
Wait, they both tied?
both tied, Theo. Both of them, not just one of them. Both of them.
How is that possible?
Yeah, I know. And so, at any rate, we wouldn't know anything about tying things, would we? Anyways,
No, we've never done that.
they chose the theme of steampunk. So, get your gears out, get your keys and your metal and your bits, and get it post-apocalyptic or
Hi,
whatnot.
everyone.
Do things. And that has the same deadline, and I can't wait to see what people are doing. There's been a lot of discussion about that in the chat about what is it and what does it really mean, and people posting examples of pictures of steampunk. And so it's going to be really fun, I think, to see how people interpret it.
Yeah, and I agree. It's a bit of a push up for everybody to be doing stuff alongside all of the holiday stuff, but that you need an excuse to get into the studio, and this is it. Like,
Indeed.
make that cab, make that like Christmas cheery rock situation. You're in there doing other stuff anyway. You're making
Do the
gifts
thing
still.
with the stuff.
Do the thing
Yeah.
with the stuff.
Fruit
This
Loops.
steampunk thing, though, that's pretty exciting. I know people have been digging into their, little bits and pieces and keys and watch pieces and whatnot. Like, it's going to be super fun to see what you guys do.
Agreed.
Yeah.
You're doing it, right?
Who's you?
You, both of you,
Okay.
because you're tied for being you here with me.
We're tied for being you. That's fantastic. I'm
That's
using that.
Ever heard? Yeah, I'm writing that down.
Well, there's video evidence of it. Like, you can
but I
just
find timestamps. I can just write it down, like an old person.
That's fair. You don't have to skim through an hour of video just to find the reference.
No, I'm actually going to make chapters for this, and so obviously there will be a
Isn't that chapter tied for being you?
tied for
Name
you.
the chapter tied for you.
Yeah, it'll be like a whatever, like 30-second chapter, but yeah.
Indeed.
Okay, so both of you just completely ducked that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I'm planning on it. Stuff has to get done first, though, but I am planning on it. I am so grumpy that the steampunk theme just happens to be Christmas because I'm super busy doing other stuff. But I am really going to try to set aside time to do it. I've just got to do all my other stuff first. I have one done for the traditional already. I just haven't posted it yet. And I am designing my my free-for-all. I just, again, have not started it. So I'm hoping if I push through all the stuff I'm doing that I'll have time to do both, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Rick is making this observation that you sound like Montana Agate, and
Was
I
he
think
here?
part of that, yeah, and I think
Oh my
that's
god, I
isn't
love
part
that
of-
guy. He's the
I think that's
best.
part of the contention is that I think he feels like you've stolen his his shtick or something. So what's the
He's
deal
just
with
playing.
I don't know, man.
He's playing. You don't take anything he says seriously. He's a sweetie.
Okay, yeah, because he seemed like a total hard ass. He was very grumpy.
Yeah, no, he's fine. He's all good.
All right. And so yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have never known that. Like, it sounded like you guys, had some pretty serious contention going on.
Nah, we joke. He likes to joke.
Yeah, he joked so hard you went to court. That's interesting.
Oh yeah, he's just playing. That's not a thing.
Wow.
I
Okay.
don't think. I mean, surely it's not. We're like best friends. I keep telling him that, but
I mean, because it's clear that you like hanging out with Montana Agate.
Yeah, you could say hostage.
I think we're getting to it. I think we're figuring out what
We'll see.
here.
We'll see what the court decides.
I mean, like, have you ever felt like Montana Agate was kind of eluding you? Like,
Stole me, Rock.
that maybe Montana Agate was like trying to make himself scarce a little bit ever?
A little bit, but I always manage. You can't hide for long. You hear that, Montana Agate? You can't hide for long.
Something in here.
All right.
Yeah. So you were just talking about like how overwhelmed you are with the holiday cheer. Overwhelmed with holiday cheer you are.
Well, I'm overwhelmed with holiday cheer, but there's also another huge thing that has been taking a ton of my time, and it's why I've been like a non-entity pretty much everywhere the past like 2 months. But yeah.
Do tell. Oh, wait, no, not me. There.
Well, the reason is this thing in my lap that's completely unrelated, but he just woke up, so I gotta show you.
Don't show us. Oh.
It's Inferno.
He's so sweet. He's been asleep in my lap for like an hour and a half
Not
now.
delivery, it's Inferno.
It's Inferno. He just started coming out of his shell, so he is not named yet. But
he's a shelled organism. He comes with a shell. Wow.
Yeah. He's like a mollusk,
bivalve, or
no, he's a gastropod for sure. He's like a whelk.
A gastropod.
He's a strong whelk.
So how old is the unnamed version of this?
Blank.
We've had him for I think 5 days now, and he was 8 weeks when we got him, and he's the sweetest little man. He's so wonderful. I love him so much. Yeah. He pretty much claimed me right off the bat. He was an early Christmas present from Alexis to me, and I adore everything about him. He is a little spice monster, and when he's not being a spice monster, he's just curled up with me wherever I happen to be. So it's really convenient that he was a gift and also decided that I was his human pretty much right off the bat. So
I think it's apt that you now have a shoulder devil of your own.
I do. He literally rides on my shoulders like everywhere.
He's the cutest.
Are you going back to sleep, buddy? Okay.
And in a way, I feel like, you know, you've been dealt a kind of a graceful hand here on account that if Pippin was your shoulder devil, you might have trouble with that. Like, that's a lot to carry on your shoulder.
Yeah. Pippin is the best. He's so freaking awesome.
For clarity, Pippin is what kind of cat?
He's just a pure black cloud of softness.
Maine Coon?
I don't actually know his breed. Pippin, come here. Yeah, he got big. I think during one of the last podcasts, which was years ago at this point, I showed him as a baby. He's huge now. He is a big cat. And he is still acts the exact same way at 2.5, almost 3 that he did when he was a kitten. Like, he literally never grew up, and it makes me so happy. Well, getting my fingers count now.
How are the two getting along?
Oh, obsessed. He wants to play all the friggin' time. Pippin wants to play with him all the friggin' time. And no matter where Pippin is going, if he's not sleeping in my lap, the little baby just wants to be wherever Pippin is. He stares at him like he's just the coolest thing ever, and you can just see it in his eyes. He's like, I'm going to be just like you when I grow up. And it's like, that's the best cat role model ever, because Pippin is amazing.
Awesome.
Isn't Pippin basically...
Pippin as in Merry and Pippin.
Doesn't Pippin think that he's a dog?
He absolutely thinks he was a dog, because when he was a baby and came home, Dante, my lovely little lady, saw him and just immediately went into mama mode, like adopted him on the spot. So he was very much raised by the dogs. He does not, I think during the first day we brought the baby home, he was acting weird. And I think it's because he had a realization moment that, whoa, this animal looks more like me than the other ones in the house. What is this about?
He's like, wait,
I think that was, yeah. I think he had an identity crisis because he was realizing for the first time that he is in fact not a dog.
Oh.
But like He'll come the second you call his name. I think he's in the bedroom with Alexis right now, but yeah, he's ridiculous. I love him so much.
Yeah, that's always a worry because if you don't want to upset the balance that you've
Yeah,
created, especially like
exactly.
you've talked about, like your cats, like you can't really let them out. It's too dangerous for that to happen. And so it has to be comfortable for every
Yeah.
little being in your house. So
Every
I
party has to be at peace, otherwise it will not work. And it's stressful those first couple days because it's like, oh no, how is everyone going to adjust? But no, it actually worked out better than we could imagine because yeah, they both are just immediately like, okay, you're my baby brother and you're my big brother, and we're going to be best friends. They
so
wrestle so freaking hard all the time. It's so funny.
yeah, we're gonna need videos of that
Yeah.
uploaded to
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
producer.
We need
Yeah,
to see
I can
that.
do that.
It doesn't
Oh.
exist if it's not on
We
video.
don't act like you don't already have you know you've already got like an hour of it on your phone. So.
Yeah, I do, but I can't post them on YouTube because we are watching shows in the background and we will immediately get a copyright strike.
No, Discord, sir.
Discord, yeah, I can do that on Discord. Oh, are you going to get my hands? Yeah, you're waking up, aren't you? Where's Pippin?
Fur channel. Fur babies.
Pippin,
channel
come
there.
here. I got to show how big you are. You've grown up so much. He's just like, hi, guys. Come here, sir. I need you.
He's being wiggly.
Hi, Wiggles.
Aw, I love that big cat.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
just humbling.
When you take pictures, that's like the black hole of cats right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is literally like, if his eyes are closed, he looks uncanny because his eyes just completely disappear. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Well, and it's so funny because he takes advantage of it. Like, we'll have a door cracked open to one of the other bedrooms and the lights are off, and you can just see two yellow eyes glowing there. But the baby cannot see that well yet. So he's just lurking in the shadows, waiting to pounce. So funny.
Oh, I love that so much. Hey, Brian, we're talking about animals, and I know that you've got your
Aw.
2 new animals in your house as well. So we're just having animal moments because
Yeah.
it's rocks. It's rocks oriented.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, my new kitten is definitely rock oriented.
Yeah.
It just felt relevant.
But I mean it's true. Like my dogs like to pass rocks, and I'm sure that your cats like to swat them around and do things.
Yeah. Yeah, they're mostly the reason. Pippin and kind of Molly, but mostly Pippin is why I have very few rocks at my house.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, I don't trust him with much. He's one of the most clumsy cats on the planet. Again, because he's a dog. But yeah.
Well, at least they don't eat them. I mean,
No.
that's like there's an upside to that.
Yeah.
I just got a box of Claude's opals, and Lily was already getting into the box, and she has like a basalt fetish. Like she likes to chew on my sunstones that are still in
Yep.
Matrix.
Yeah, I
And
remember this.
yeah,
Why?
and Lily was like starting to get into the opal box, like she was gonna chew on like they're boulder opals, and so the
You're like,
iron,
no, stay back.
yeah.
I'll wait with you.
Get out of the studio.
Go
The
away
studio door
now.
needs to remain closed until after I'm sorted out from all of this Christmas hubbubbery. But yeah. And Muzz Animals rearrange your stuff, and you had a new, like we have like a new kitten in your studio, but we have a different kind of animal in Muzz studio.
It's kind of
Oh.
like a cat.
Oh, yeah, kind of like a cat. It's got fur. It's smallish.
Tell
Yeah.
everybody the scenario that surrounds this fun organism.
Yeah, so I had this bag of candy.
Buddy, you gotta let me move my leg.
Where's Fruit Loops? Oh, he's still
Oh,
there.
yeah, he's just moving his legs.
Okay. So yeah, I had a box of candy that I kept in my shop, for them sugar rushes you need now and again. I'm not a big candy person, so I don't eat a lot of it. It's like I have this bag of it, and it's like this is gonna last me forever. But it kept like the supply kept going down. And I'm like, okay, who's taking the candy? And I'm running through the who could be the culprits, and they just don't make sense. Like my husband would have made fun of me, like, haha, I got your candy. My parents are, not interested. My niece is way too honest. And I'm just like, what is going on? And then like one day I went in there and I found a Kit Kat wrapper torn up, like in the back corner on the top of my table. And I'm like, okay, there's a critter. There's 100% a critter, and this will make everything make sense because unless I'm waking up in the middle of the night and like sleepwalking out here and eating candy in the middle of the night, I don't know where it's going.
We can't rule that out.
Well, yeah, okay, I guess. Yeah, you know what? I can. Because then one day, instead of just moving my wastewater bucket outside and dumping it, I actually looked behind it, and there was a pile of candy wrappers.
No, I think you're jumping to conclusions.
A pile.
No, there was a pile. And like
pile.
when I went, like I sent you both of you the picture.
And didn't you say something about like, am I sleep eating?
Yeah,
like,
am I sleep?
Sleepwalk out there and get some work done and eat some Kit Kats and Milk Duds.
Yeah, see, that was the whole thing, and it was just like, I know I didn't eat them, right? But then I moved my wastewater bucket and I saw like one Kit Kat wrapper. And then I like looked a little further behind there and I saw like 7 Kit Kat wrappers. I looked a little further back there and I saw 12 chewed up Milk Dud boxes. And when I went and looked further, like it is literally all under my desk was all candy wrappers. And it made me feel better that I wasn't
not like I would be so consternated, like, oh my gosh, this is like kind of creepy. Something is eating the stuff in my studio, though.
Well,
it could be anything.
I just was
anything. Like a person.
Did I not? I was like, I couldn't have eaten it. I did not. There's no way. But what is the other explanation? But
picturing like the kids like hopping the fence and eating all of your candy in the morning like before school.
They had somehow figured out how to do that, but I had seen no evidence of that. So I was just a little bit, confounded. And then when I found the hoard, and it was a hoard, and the thing that's so funny to me is that this little animal was taking them one by one or whatever, 2 by 1, 2 by 2, whatever. But it was taking them out of the box and then scurrying under my work table into the corner and eating them in secret. Like trying to hide what it was doing. And it wasn't until like once I figured out, okay, there's an animal in here, and then I saw like a little possum tail one night running. I scared it. I got up out of the place I hang out in my backyard and I saw it scurry into my shop, and I'm like, oh.
Have you tamed it yet?
There because you feel safe? Okay.
Have you named it yet?
Have you named it and tamed it? Or has pets been achieved yet?
Pets has not been achieved because what I did was I took all the food out of there.
You got to put more food back in there.
Oh.
See, you made a major mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you were doing really good until that point, and you took the food out, and you're not going to be able to tame him now.
Well,
so you got to get food back in there, like preferably soon.
Look, I'm just gonna say, like, I'm not I love animals, man. I really do. But like this guy was like creepy, man. Like
possums are awesome.
There's
few things as awesome as possums.
Yeah, awesome possum. I mean, there's a reason for that.
I love that so much. I send it to Jesse like every time it pops back up in my feed because I am the possum apostle.
So Betty said that she would come over and leave popcorn and candy wrappers if you'd like. Okay. So I'm sorry, keep going.
Yeah, I mean, it's the whole thing is like the night that I saw him run into my studio, like I wasn't done in there. So I had to go in and finish up what I was doing, or at least clean up. Like I started.
Did you feel like you were being watched?
It was too unsettling, and like he was in my shelves. And you have to also understand there had been times where I'd come out and like there's stuff just knocked over, and I figured my cats were doing it, right? And I was like, no, it's this little friend. And
you have to let possum into your life.
he knocked over my coffee. That's where I was like, nah, bro. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, possums are awesome.
Yeah, I
Like
get you
they
like them.
actually are. There was a
Dude,
wild one at at Alexis's grandparents' house that would come by, and
okay,
he was like super chill. You could get right up next to him, and he was just like, "Oh, hey," and then he'd go back to doing whatever it was that he's doing. And he is the reason I love possums so much. They are so cool. They're actually really cool.
I'm not mad at this guy for being a possum. He is what he is, right? But like,
Yeah.
mad at him for being an opossum.
but what
I don't judge his character. Okay.
Right. Curse you that you're an opossum.
he's just like, he's up in my shelves, like wandering around, and I just see his big, thick, long, huge tail. I can't see its teeth or
Yeah,
anything. Just,
prehensile.
it's knocking everything over and like spilling things, and no, man. So like, I didn't do anything. I will never harm an animal ever in my life. Like, I will help all animals, but I did take all the food out of there.
So you're not
and
helping.
no, I'm not helping this.
You just immediately you'll help animals, but you're not helping the possum. So you need it again. You gotta get food back in there. It needs snacks, ma.
Yeah, Rick is agreeing. It's now dependent on you.
Yeah, it can't go back to the wild.
Okay, Theo is talking all this crap about how much he loves possums, right? How many possums you got living in your house, Theo?
Oh, my sweet, lovely, wonderful girl would never allow that. She's vicious.
Blame it on that. Yep, sure.
I will, because she's the sweetest animal alive until she's not.
Well, I have some animals that are the sweetest animals alive until they're not. And that
It may die of fear of just having 3 large dogs roaming around and be like, how did I get in here? I need to escape now. And then Pippin's going to be like, oh, let's wrestle. And then it really dies of fear.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I've got cats I got to think about. They don't even like each other, let alone add a puppy. Okay? Like,
see, maybe that's the missing link. Like the balance.
Right.
Link. What are you doing?
What if they bond over their love of possum?
No, they will not do that.
Or they
It's
band
just like
together because now they have a common
I live in
adversary.
a house that's like 18 feet by 10 feet. Can you please stop trying to make me add possums to my map?
You don't have to like just make an extension for the possum. Like
A possum
Me
extension.
bully.
yeah.
Adult animals. Ma, you're horrible. You're not feeding them. Get the candy back in the room, Ma.
Well, you wouldn't need to worry about it if you made a spot for it, is what I'm saying.
Well,
Like,
he's made
there's a solution here.
Yeah, the solution is he's out there doing his possumy things, and I'm in here doing my not possumy things, and
Right.
we're both happy.
You don't know that he's
I
happy.
think the Achilles
Inconclusive.
heel was that he messed with your coffee. Wasn't that it?
I remember that. Yeah, all bets are off at that point.
Yeah, right.
Like, this means war.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm lucky that I've got rubber mats on the floor because he would have smashed one of my pretty little crystal containers, and I would have had to sweep it up, and I would have been
And
more
then
mad.
fasten it.
Well,
right.
Yeah, like make a cap out of it.
He did break a spoon.
Man, I have literally done that, but
I know. That's why I said it.
yeah, I mean, look, I would have done something with it,
Yeah.
but look, I don't have a problem with like. Look, you got to understand too. We've been dealing with possums here for a while, and like, there was little babies. Like there used to be this hole in my bathroom, and I'm not sure why it was there. I didn't build my house, whatever. But there was a little hole behind like the toilet, and it went just straight down onto the ground. And baby possums would crawl into my bathroom.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
That's exciting if you're sitting.
Yeah. That's so
Especially-
weird. Like we have possums here, but they're not like something you'll ever see like almost ever. Like they're here, but you'll never see them.
Right, and like
Oh,
these
coatis are awesome. I want one so bad.
Yeah,
they're
pretty
adorable.
cool.
Like I think the babies are the cutest little things in the
They're
world.
one of the cutest animals on the planet. Quadamondis are amazing.
My cats are very not. They haven't been tamed to the point where they're not going to hunt a tiny animal in the bathroom.
Fair,
So,
yeah.
and like me and my husband we'd find these adorable little things that would fit in your hand. They crawled up through this hole, right? And we were like, we would take them. We took all of them down the street, like walked them down the street, found a little like bush and put them in there, and like made like the next day back. I looked up online that they know where they're from, and they just keep coming back.
Yeah, they'll just go right back.
They like cat.
There's
like,
one time a year where they're nomadic, where they find new ground, but until then, no.
They were just back, like with like we were like, is this a new baby or are you an old baby?
Yeah.
Back, like what's happening? What's happening? So we just had to plug the hole, and we did that.
Yeah.
And it went fine, but
That's fair.
I don't want my cats hurting them, and if they get comfortable in this yard, they're going to get hurt.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
Yeah, no,
man.
that's fair. That's fair.
And that's all it is. And like, granted, it creeped me the crap out when it was crawling around. Like, all I could see was its big, giant, thick tail curving around my like resin and like knocking it over and like knocking over my acetone and stuff. Like, it was not a good scene. But
that is kind of horror film fodder, just like a
yeah.
tail, like just
yeah, the slithery weird tail. I was like, man, this isn't cool. Like, you're creeping me out. Like, I was like, I'm done. I'm going in the house. Done working for the day.
Yeah.
If I didn't have any animals, I would let them like be a little more free roamy back here. But it's for their safety that's not here, man.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Whatever. I take it back. Fine.
Good times in the shop with
I like how this is a live stream about rocks, and we just spent like a half hour talking about possums.
I don't think we really have talked about rocks very much at all today.
No.
That's great. Like people come for the rocks and stay for the tangents. It's all good.
Be real.
Yeah. I'm just happy to be tangenting and not cosplaying as my favorite fasting pattern.
Oh, what? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Fascinating pattern, what?
I said I'm happy to be here while not cosplaying as my favorite fasting pattern.
Pixelated, pixel cut.
Yeah.
I am not a robot, and I literally said if I am a robot when we try this, I am leaving immediately.
Yeah, he
but
said he
I'm
might
not a robot.
Suddenly.
Yeah.
Yep. So at least we passed the what's that test that robots have to pass?
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Somebody help me in the chat.
Yeah, what's the robot test?
Cruising, stunning, but you know the test. Come on, you guys. Somebody do it. Dunning, no.
Are there any other nerds here? Come on, answer us.
Yeah. It's when the weird robot test, like that needs to be like more like a Turing. Thank you. Goodness.
The Turing, yes, Turing, yes.
Why was that so hard?
I don't know. That my brain could not come up with that.
It was like I had like a full-on seizure over that. Yeah, the Turing test, and I mean it like rolls off the. I was thinking of that. It's not the Brooks and Dunning effect, but Duns and Crooks. Wait, no, the other thing.
You can do it.
So it's when you think you're smart and you're not.
Yeah, what is that?
Kruger Dunning, or
it starts with
like
Kruger. Yeah, Dunning Kruger.
Bam!
Yeah.
Oh, Tara is like winning tonight. She's got like so many points.
Just
on
leave
the board
her
right
comments pinned. She's on fire.
Like, she's part of the
leave her up.
conversation.
Yeah,
Like,
Tara, you're going on with us now. You're the fourth guest now.
You told me about that phenomenon, and I was like, "Oh my god, do I have it?"
But if you ask yourself if you have it, you don't have it.
You probably don't have it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was like you
I
don't
definitely don't have that. If that's how you answer, you have it. Yeah.
Yeah, but he said you probably don't have it. He has hesitation.
I can't know for sure. Okay.
Well, I'm sure it's a bell curve, so you might be like somewhere on the spectrum.
It's not a like a number; it's a spectrum, and we're all somewhere on that spectrum.
Okay. Okay.
We're learning so much tonight.
I feel
Like-
so good about myself right now.
Oh
It's
my
Wednesday.
gosh.
Oh man. Oh, weird.
So
So-
status report is I showed both cats and they both immediately laid down either on my lap or next to me and are back to sleep.
do they cuddle together yet?
Yes. Oh my gosh. They both forced themselves to fit into Alexis's lap the other day and it was ridiculous.
Okay, we're gonna
Like-
need pictures.
I'll find a picture. I'll have her send me the picture.
Curly Maple is helping us out with the rock portion of this evening by saying this rock.
By saying this rock. There, we hit our quota of every 5 minutes. We need to come back to rocks and somehow. Okay. Like, just remind people that we all do rock stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to know if you just come in here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You asked why I was talking about how I've been super busy and then I said this isn't the reason and then showed the cat and then we totally went on to other subjects.
This has been a tangent this whole time. We're gonna go back.
Okay. So, backtracking.
We should have had a warning at the beginning of this podcast.
I mean, come on. Is it ever not going to be Tangent Town when it's the three of us though? We're like like the masters of tangent. Okay, so the reason I've been a busy non-entity lately is I have been working on something that has been taking like all of my friggin' time. It's been so busy. It's going to be so worth it. I'm super excited about it, but it's just been a ton of work. And that is, people have been asking for this for years. It's finally happening. Website coming soon. Probably my goal is to have it launched by the first of the year. And I am not exaggerating when I say I have thousands of products that I have to like photograph and take listings of. It's going to be big deal. I'm very excited about it. Stuff I've never sold anywhere before will be for sale on the website. I'm very excited about it. Lots of silversmithing in preparation, tons of fossil prepping in preparation, polishing rocks. Like there's going to be a little bit of everything in there. It is fully loaded and I am super excited about it, but it's oh my gosh, such a time intensive thing to take photos and write listings for. Like, I think I did inventory on everything that I'm going to post ahead of time. And there was like 3,000 or 4,000 different items that are all going to be up there. So coming soon, whenever I finally get everything up, sticksandstones406.com is me. That is my store.
Yay.
Awesome. Wow. Congratulations. Rockacon is saying congratulations, as we all are. That is a huge endeavor. It is not easy. It takes so much work. And
oh my gosh.
You know, it's going to be so glorious to be able to just peruse all of the eye candy on there.
There's a whole section of the shop called the Slab Library. If that is any indication of how things are going to be on there. Like I want it to feel like the Walmart website when you go in there because there's so many options.
We have to ring the bell. Soul Adventurist is saying best news I've heard all day, and I agree. So let's ring the bell.
Yes, so you guys don't have to wait for live sales or reach out personally to get stuff anymore. There will be a permanent place where you can go get stuff, and I will constantly be adding more stuff onto it. So I will say, patrons, I'm sure in the chat there are some of my patrons here. You guys get first access. Everything will be on discount for the first week, and I am not sharing the link anywhere. I will keep it like safeguarded, except for patrons. So Patreon members get first dibs on everything in the website. That'll be 7 days, and then I'll publicly launch it to everyone else. There's a setting where I can set it so only people with like invitation can come in, like a private link basically, and I'll be sharing that to my Patreon. But other than that, it'll launch fully the week after that.
And when was this sort of like hopeful time around it?
Hopefully January 1st for Patreon.
Wow,
so January.
So right now.
7th or 8th for everyone else.
Very cool.
Yeah. It just literally depends on how long it takes me to photograph everything. I have like thousands of slabs that need to get photographed and put in.
I'm about to pop your Patreon up in the chat, Theo.
Okay. There's also patrons that are here. That's also why I've been less active on Patreon. I might try to post something every week, and I've just been so busy with making stuff for the website that it's been just constant. I promise I'll be back to weekly uploads after I'm done.
I'm very disappointed that I
I
haven't
know.
seen more being uploaded by you.
I know.
So
man.
Ma has posted the Patreon. If you haven't gone over to Theo's Patreon before, then let this be the time, the night, the occasion.
And for anyone that didn't see the video where I announced the Patreon, YouTube gets really angry when you do stuff that's outside of what YouTube wants you to be doing.
Oh, yeah.
I love doing silversmithing videos. I love doing shelling videos. I love doing weird fossil videos. I love doing mineral videos. I love doing cabbing videos and faceting. And there's just so much stuff that YouTube is like, no, you hunt rocks and you cut rocks and you hunt fossils and you prep fossils. And that's all you can do. So when I do faceting videos, they bomb hard. So the goal, and people kept asking for more of those videos, not like some people really want it. And I feel bad not posting it because it just is so bad for my channel to post them because they perform so bad. So that's actually what the whole point of the Patreon is. If you want to see me doing more lapidary stuff, more fossil prep, or more weird stuff, that's Patreon. You also get early access to my new channel, which I have not talked about very publicly yet. But the first video for the new channel is up there as well. Lots of opal cutting. I've been doing a lot of opal cutting over there.
That doesn't have anything to do with the trip dispenser or anything, does it?
A little bit. The first one does. The other one was Wello opals, but the first one was Spencer opals.
Yeah, we can't get enough opals in our life. That unicorn sweat is just, infectious. We got to see it everywhere. So
also, I'll be doing paid videos, but free videos also. I have a few that I'm working on that are going to be free. Cabbing some Haunted Ridge. They're up right now. There's a editing tutorial for anyone that wants to try their hand at making YouTube videos. Trying to remember what the other one is.
I've never used that video when I was trying to edit videos.
You stop it. I made that video for you, and then I was like, oh yeah, I can post it to Patreon, I guess.
No, I'm saying it really did. It was wonderfully helpful.
Well, thank you. I'm glad it worked. Yeah. I'm glad I had another place where I could post it because,
Once I stopped just asking you the same questions over and over again and actually went back and rewatched it, it was actually
literally, like I said, like 4 times. Like, go watch the video.
I was going to be like, I put this in the video I made for you.
How do you do this, Theo? Like, it literally will show you step by step in the video if you go rewatch it.
It would be like 4 minutes later, I'd be like, oh yeah, there it is. Yeah. You didn't put it in there, dude. You didn't say about this. And you watch it. Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, you did. It was really funny too because I was super busy, so I didn't see my phone for most of this. So I came back hours later and to just this string of how do you do this? Why didn't you tell me how to? Oh, it's in the video. Okay, but this, how do I do this? Oh no, here it is. It's so funny.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, I also have a video that's going to be a 2-hour long video. We interviewed every single person that works at the Spencer Opal Mine, and I'm going to be editing that together. That will be a free video on the Patreon.
Nice.
Nice.
That'll be cool. Yeah,
I also have in the future lined up interviewing Dean at Instone Fossils. So that will also be free on the Patreon, and interviewing Sean at the Rock Shed.
Wow.
So it's the kind of I want to do more interview in-depth conversational type videos like that, which would never ever work on my main channel. I know for a fact that YouTube would be furious about that. So it's just really cool to be able to do those videos and have a place where I can put them up for free for anyone to go watch, because I want them to be seen. I just don't want them to because YouTube is really touchy about certain stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or not touchy, they won't touch it in a bad way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
They'll throw you into timeout for however long they see fit, basically.
straight underneath the struggle bus.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
are you trying to say like, okay, because like I'm just starting to actually take editing videos seriously and doing all that.
Yeah.
It's kind of sounding like that it's a good idea if you feel like you're gonna want to do a bunch of different stuff to kind of do that early. Yeah. So you
Yeah.
don't get into something. I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. Because like right now, all I'm doing is going, okay, once a month I will record me making a cab, right?
It's more of a like you're kind of it's weird because YouTube will kind of tell you eventually what it's going to want for you if you do variety. Like for example,
Right.
when I started, I did a little bit of everything, and rocks was the thing that stuck. Thankfully, because that's something that I actually like. Really, it's my job for a reason. I like doing it, so I was very happy that it was rocks that stuck. But if you go in intentionally, like for you, lapidary, yeah,
Right.
like no, that's good. And it's the flip side. Me and Kyle have talked about this. Where my lapidary videos always do awful, and my hunts do way better. And he was saying that his lapidary videos outperform his hunts because his channel is more lapidary focused. So it really just depends on you build your own audience, and then YouTube will punish you if you are doing things it thinks that your audience doesn't want, basically, is what it boils down
like
to.
if I'm not on the beach, then YouTube's like, yeah, get out of here.
Yeah.
we want you on the beach. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
They kind of figured out what Karen does at the beginning, and then when Karen doesn't do that thing, they're like, nah, Karen. Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye-bye now.
Yeah.
Go on.
So like no, but like that it's really a good thing for people who like I'm just starting out. Like I've had let's call it a YouTube channel for 2 years, but like I was not taking it any type of seriously at all.
Yeah.
If I'm really if I'm gonna be wanting to do a thing, I know that once a month I want to upload a thing where it's me building and making a kind of a complex cab, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'm ever gonna. I don't know if that's what I'm always gonna want to do. Like, do you figured out a way to gracefully go between different things, or are you just gonna get kind of stuck?
So it's kind of expansive. I think that because I do so much more hunting videos than lapidary videos, which is probably why. Like I'll post 10 plus rock hunt or fossil hunts for every lapidary video. So it's the abnormality as far as the algorithm is concerned. So it's like, no, get back in your lane. But if you alternate more, like if you do a hunt and then a like cabbing or like a hunt and then silversmithing and just kind of balance it out, they're all of those niches have overlap. So all those things are actually positive for each other. You'll attract similar, if not the same audiences. It's just you can't get too focused on one thing. Like I can do fossil hunting and fossil prep in the same video, but if I post a fossil prepping video, it's like, no, this is too far removed from what you normally do.
So that's basically like you're saying, like if you want to show you prepping a fossil, you have to also show you finding the fossil.
Yes, which is why I make a point of prepping the fossils in the video that I find them.
Yeah, no, that's actually a brilliant workaround that you've figured out. Like you have figured out, I can't just post, oh, look, here's this fossil I found like however long ago. You have to show you hunting it, taking it back to the shop, and then working on it.
Well, it also works out better for everyone because then you don't get to like, this will be amazing. You get to see the final product in the same video. So I have videos I've sat on for years until I finished them, just so that I could tie all of the footage together. I still have like 4 videos from Wyoming that I'm not done with yet.
Right.
Yeah, and it's just specifically because I'm waiting for the prep work to be finished, and then I can post it all together.
Right. I've just seen you kind of struggle with, if I want to do this kind of thing, I can't. And it's like you have found a workaround for some of it, but there's some stuff that like just know you cannot post there.
Yeah. Well, it's like faceting is a really good example. Like when we went to Australia, we went and hunted for smoky quartz. We got some really good ones, and I really wanted to facet some, so I just made sure I faceted one in that video. But YouTube would get mad at me if I made a faceting video, which it does every time I do one. So the future faceting videos are just going to be posted for free on the Patreon.
Right.
Because the people that like it really like it, but unfortunately the majority are like, meh, whatever.
It's so like, because to me that's the most interesting part is like I love watching people hunt for stuff, but I mean I guess because I make things myself, I want
Yeah.
to see what do you do with it? What do you do with
Yeah.
it? And so to me that's the most compelling thing. So, but I
Yeah.
also absolutely appreciate if I get to watch you pulled out of the earth. Like then I'm like it's even cooler now, you know?
Yeah.
I get it.
That's why
But
I'd say almost every video I post anymore, we make a point of doing something with it. If it's just cutting some, or like finishing a cab from it,
yeah,
or prepping a fossil all the way to the end, like there will pretty much always be a start to finish on something.
right. It's such a weird concept to have to consider.
You know,
And
Yep.
it's
the chat, sorry to cut you off there for a second, Ma.
no, no,
But yeah, the chat is talking about, going either which way as far as what the YouTube algorithm wants to do, like say with your channel. And I think it's a really, really good point that Jeff and some of the other folks are making, that like, if being popular on YouTube is not your objective, do what your
Oh
heart
yeah.
wants to
If you don't
do.
care, do what you
Or
want.
it's
Like,
totally cool. Yeah, there
yeah,
aren't
like seriously.
rules,
no, I mean, I
but
don't,
go
yeah,
ahead.
I don't like, I am never going to be motivated by like, oh, I want to be big on YouTube or whatever. I want to share what I'm doing.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
and like, it's never going to be my main goal to like be popular or, I mean, whatever. I mean, I don't know. It's just, that's not what's motivating me. I just don't want to get to a place where I can't diversify if I want to. Because I
Yeah.
know like, Theo is very similar to me in that uh he's got a lot of interest in a lot of different areas, and so do I. Like I'm focused on one thing right now. I know for a fact the way that my brain works, I'm gonna shift where that focus is. I just know it. Like ask me how long it's been since I made a freaking triangle cab, right? Like it's just so and that, like I haven't been doing this for very long. I just know me. I go like, oh, I want to try this other cool thing. I
Which I
don't
think
want
you
to,
should. I
yeah,
don't think you
and
should
like
ever limit yourself based
I
on
like
what YouTube is going to do. But
I
there's a
never will, but
mentality of like planning in advance for that kind of thing. But there's also like sometimes I just post a video and I know it's going to do awful because I want to post the video. Like I'm not saying I don't post stuff based on how I think it's going to perform. I
but it is
plan my future videos around it a little more, but I still all the time I post videos that I know are going to do terribly because I want to post it.
no, I get it. And I get too that like at a certain point, if you're doing this very regularly, that you become dependent on how it can perform. And so you can't really deviate from it too much. So I don't know. It's just I think that it's good information to everybody that if you do well, you're going to eventually kind of get pigeonholed a little if you're not careful. I don't know.
I think for what you do, sorry, I'm trying to reposition the kitten because he's about to fall through my legs. Sorry. Okay, there we go. For what you do, it's a much broader topic. Lapidary will always be broad, so you will be able to do a whole lot of different stuff lapidarily and be fine. Like it's not ever something to worry about. But this is also something I say all the time whenever I talk to people with channels. Do not ever be afraid to start another channel. It is a great thing to be
Right.
able to stop worrying about how this is going to affect performance and just build a whole new niche,
Right.
basically.
That
Like
Yeah.
or
I,
like like if I might intervene for just one moment,
yeah, of course.
the side of your channel that is, the membership side, or if you have a Patreon or something like that, then you don't have to nurse a whole nother
Oh,
channel. You
yeah,
can
Yeah.
just have one side of your channel be like, hey, you guys are interested in me enough to become a member for a cup of
yeah,
coffee a month. Here's all of the extra stuff. Like this is us being dorks while we're camping and like
yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
And
exactly.
so or a tutorial video or a live stream that's just faceting or whatever, and that way people have the ability to be interested in what you're into, the entire spectrum, how totally what a myriad of different directions you go into, and then YouTube is still happy because you put the videos out there, You know,
Yeah.
it's not like the stuff on the membership side has any less value. You could do a whole super sweet tutorial on the membership side or on your Patreon, and
I
then you
did
just
on
put the
my
stuff
Patreon. There's like most of those
exactly
videos are 20 minutes plus. Like they're
right.
full length videos.
They're real. It's not just the garbage. And
Yeah.
No.
then on your channel that you know, perhaps YouTube has selected what it is that you're about. It doesn't matter if you don't care what, you know, like your how many subscribers you've got, fine. But you can put the stuff on it that, you
Yeah.
know, helps your channel if that's the direction you want to go in. And so that's kind of how to eat your cake and have it too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, very much. That's why I made the Patreon to begin with, was so that I felt more drive to make videos of whatever I want to be making a video of, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Because there's
Sure.
also stuff that I know for a fact it could just because it's outside the niche. Like I'm gonna be posting shelling videos to my Patreon for sure. Rest assured that's happening.
Better. You
Yeah.
just
Oh, I
better.
will. They're already edited.
Say
Stop
shelling,
not liking shelling.
like shells.
I have a shelling video from New Zealand that's going to be going up on my Patreon. Like it's going to happen. So it's cool having other outlets to like, but also the reason I stress both as an option, both memberships, Patreon, and making another channel is sometimes you want to delve into another thing. Like
Yeah.
you guys know how important being artsy is to me, like the sculpting and the carving and just whatever thing I might be getting up to. It's awesome having an outlet for those specific things, you know, because
Exactly.
it's you're like, oh, you're working with rocks, but it's still a very different target audience, basically. So
If
you
you've
can
got
bring
the
those people over
energy,
with you.
yeah, if you've got the
Yeah.
energy and the time to be able to, you know, convey an entire another channel in a different subject or niche, then go for it. By all
Well,
means.
follow this logic with me. I'm creating a third channel so that I have more time for all three channels.
Yeah, no, that makes
It
perfect
sounds
sense.
weird, but by having the third channel, I relieve pressure off of the main channel, which opens up time for the second channel, which means I probably won't be posting weekly once that goes live. It'll probably be more like every other week, but that's alternating across three channels. So there's still 3 me videos like once a week, basically, just on different channels.
Right.
And
Yeah,
if
I
you're a
remember-
patron, nothing changes because I'm still posting the videos that I am now being picky about on the main channel to Patreon. So like it's still weekly uploads every single week for me, but yeah. We were talking about this the other day. If you're a patron, nothing changes.
Well, if you're a patron, you just get to see more awesome stuff.
Yeah.
And you get to see stuff that Theo doesn't have to worry about. Is this going to tank? And it's like a lot of people will say, why do you care if it tanks? Well, because you get dependent on it at a certain point. Like you've developed a thing and you kind of know every month, like this much money's coming in because I'm doing this thing. And you have
Well, it's also like, yeah, look at it from this perspective. In December 23rd is my 7-year anniversary on YouTube. My channel is my baby. I care when it's doing bad.
Yeah.
This is almost a decade of my life, and I turned 30 this year. So it is almost a third of my life I've been doing YouTube. I care when things go bad. Like, you know, it's not from a financial place or anything like that. This is my brainchild, and I care a lot about it.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, if it's worth doing, it's worth doing well. And
Exactly.
so that's kind of where part of the ethic here, you know, comes to light. And
Yeah,
so
100%.
you do feel bad if like, wow, you know, how come it's not growing or what have you. But you guys, like the easy thing is there are definitely videos if you're looking to blow up your channel, there are videos that'll tell you how. And then there are videos that'll tell you how to like stuff it and make sure you're only getting, you know, 10 new subscribers a week.
Yeah.
So
pretty much like, yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
And
not than that. I've gotten 3 new subscribers in the last month. So I don't know what I'm doing right or wrong there. But yeah, I don't know. Clearly, I don't know what I'm doing. Don't do
Well,
what
and it, like what you're doing is rock stuff, and like the YouTube thing is on the side. If you really want to kind of blow it up, then it needs to take a seat at the table with the stuff that you're doing. As far
Yeah.
as like I'm not just a lapidary. I'm also an influencer or a video maker. And so,
Yeah.
and those are fun things to be good at and good creative outlets and everything. But if you're trying to just do your thing, like I don't like to take faceting videos because I'm flipping faceting, like that's really it's got my
Fasting?
attention.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Fasting videos are like the hardest videos to film too. Oh my
So hard.
gosh.
So hard.
like, how do you make it look interesting, but also not completely mess up what you're
Well,
working on?
well, that too, but it's also
that
just
you're doing
hours
the
of footage of the very same, like,
Yeah.
so it's like there's not very compelling footage.
No. And so yeah, there's things, and yet there are some people that do great faceting, like channels that that's what you're going to see. And so it's just about where you want to put your time. If your effort is about doing the thing and just sharing it with like friends, family, and the folks in our rock community, then don't worry about it. If you want to
Well, and
blow
I will
up,
say that is literally how I started. Like, and I still to this day, I've never once cared about being a big YouTuber. I've never once cared about my channel getting big. To this day, after 7 years, I care about my channel a lot because it's my baby. But it has always just been the whole reason I made my channel to begin with was because people through my store were always asking, how do you do this? How do you do that? How do you do this? So I started my channel to just like, all right, here's videos to teach people how I do the things that I do. It was like never, ever was the goal for the channel to get big. But if you do what you love and are passionate about it, it's probably going to get big on its own anyway.
Well, that's like the caveat was it's my baby.
Yeah, it is my baby.
It's baby. And so, if it's not that big of an interest to you, then it's probably not going to be your bag of chips, which is fine. Like nobody's, tripping on that, I don't think.
Yeah.
And so that all being said, we've had a lovely another tangent, and we're
actually,
right up.
I'd say that was more like helpful than the possum talk, though the possum talk was really dope.
Was valuable. Yeah,
it was important.
Y'all dragged me possum talk. It wasn't my fault.
We did kind of steamroll the possum talk.
Yeah, if you got rappers underneath your desk,
that's man. I moved past it. Y'all brought me back into trauma. But yeah, and then you're like, oh, let it there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, this has been, everybody's saying this is an awesome chat. And you guys are an awesome community, because I know that everybody who's sitting here, it has some part, like this is relevant to everybody.
Yeah.
If you're in the chat, you have a channel. So
probably, yeah.
There's that to begin with, and so we get you. And of course, if you have an outdoor studio, you have a possum.
And if you don't, you're not doing it right. You're not doing it right if you don't have a possum.
You probably have baby animals somewhere. It seems like the rock community is exploding with like little babies. And so thank you guys for coming on. And so what I would love to close with is if you've got any of, it could be the words of the wise, or it could be like a don't do this thing, or something that you would love to leave everybody with, or else it's going to be an empty Twix wrapper. So we don't want to leave them that way.
So one thing that I live my life by is I don't like being comfortable. When you are comfortable, you're not growing anymore. You should learn to become comfortable with being uncomfortable. And sometimes it may, and I totally mean that like 100%. I am not joking at all. Please learn to be uncomfortable with, or learn to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, because it means you are growing. Things are changing probably for the better. And it's better to find a new pool than learn how to tread water. And what I mean by that is like, I'm always looking for new things to do, which is why I'm coming up with a third channel. Because the moment one thing, and not even like losing passion or something like that, like you're just getting to a point where you're like, all right, I'm too much in a rhythm. We need a shake up. Like it is so good for your productivity and your mindset. And like you will find if you take a break and start a new thing to put some energy into, whether that's like, oh, I'm tired of cabbing. I'm going to learn how to do free forms or take carving up. When you go back to cabbing, you're not going to be tired of it anymore. You come back with a renewed vigor for things. So I would say learn to be comfortable with being uncomfortable and don't tread water, find a new pool would be my two things today.
I love it. Yeah. I mean, one of the things that we learned in sports is it's really difficult to hold a thing. So if
Yeah.
you hold something still or like just try to like hold your leg up, it'll just shake almost immediately, right? But if you stay in motion, say you hold your leg up, but you are making like ridiculous circular egg beater motions with your leg, you can do it for way longer.
Yep,
So
exactly.
it's like that body in motion stays in motion thing. I love it.
Yep.
Thank
Yep,
you. Words of
absolutely.
wise from the man. Theo, thank you so much. And how about you, Ma?
Words of wise?
Goodness.
Or whatever.
Well, I'll just say try. And I think it's really important. Like, don't be afraid to try. Everybody,
I'm sorry, I wasn't laughing at you. I'm getting chomped like crazy right now.
That's fine. Fruit Loops.
Sorry.
At any rate, like in my whole life, like I always have weird ideas. I always have like different ideas. I always have like, what if this? And I get a lot of flack for it. And I'm so used to having to prove people wrong. So just go and prove people wrong. Try something. If it doesn't work out how you want, learn from it and try again and keep trying and be stubborn and be adventurous. And that's the best advice I can give for anything is like, if something is, if everybody does something a certain way and you want to try it a different way, do it.
Yeah.
Check it out. Just see, because how do humans come up with new ways to do things? By being experimental. And
Fail forward
all the time. And and fail for, like, literally, like, Theo should TM that, because it's the most because it's the kind of thing, like, I'm older by a little tiny bit than Theo, but like it's a thing I've learned that I have literally never learned so much as when I mess up.
Yeah.
And
it's the best teacher ever.
Because you learn what went wrong. How could that possibly be different? Could I use a different material? Could I use a different process? And I just, like, be a little scientist, like, do little experiments, figure out what works best. Like, then you are going to later think, you're going to go, okay, I figured it out. Then you're going to freak out and go, oh no, did I think I got it all right and I didn't? And you're going to, like, lose your mind a little bit. It doesn't matter. Like, keep going. And, like, this has been the most happy and productive years of my life. It's been the last 2 years since I found Lapidary, and I'm so grateful for that, and I'm so grateful for you people in this community. But it's also terrifying, because if you really love it and you really want to keep doing it, you're so scared of failing, right? But just keep trying. And that's always going to be my advice about anything like this, is just put yourself out there. And if you mess up, it doesn't matter. You've learned. You can do it a little different next time, a little different the next time. And then you'll eventually get it exactly how you want it. And that's invaluable.
If you do something once and do it perfectly, you learn nothing from that experience.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you do. You have to keep testing, because you do it once it's perfect. You have to make dang sure that the 3rd, 4th, 17th, and 38th time you do it, it has the same results. So you have to be a little scientist and try.
And I love that you bring that up, because it's like a whole thing. Like, science is one of the few fields where the goal is to be proven wrong. If you are not being proven wrong, you're not progressing in any way, shape, or form. Like, scientists don't get upset when someone disagrees with them and proves it. They get excited because it expands your understanding. of whatever field it happens to be.
Right. And you can all learn from that. And like somebody can take this and they can take something in a different direction and you take it in another direction and you guys can come back at a later time and compare results and go like, okay, we've learned that with A, B, and C, this is the way to go. Because we both did this other thing and it failed miserably for us. Now we know moving forward, option B that was right in the middle where both of us had success, we can keep making progress on that. And that, I guess we're just a bunch of nerds. And you know what? I'm fine with that.
I'm such a nerd. I've never denied that fact.
Me neither.
Right on. Excellent words of wise from you, Ma. Thank you so much for that, and thank you both for coming on. Really appreciate that.
Now that I'm not a robot, we can do this more often.
I know, right? We should.
I know. We will. I'll come on to the makers things and not use a whiteboard.
Yay! Kurt's here in the house too. It's good to see you and everybody else who's joined. I just want to add for the gentle third of the words of the wise. This is a tough time for.
He sleeps so hard. Sorry,
for everybody.
Cute. Sorry.
It's the holidays. And so people are feeling a range of emotions and plus even within your own comments, I'm watching things go by as far as frustrations and well, I did this thing 7 times and it's still not working, or I'm here and I would rather be there and this sort of thing. So it's really easy to say, and we were just talking about this actually, the 3 of us. I'm sad. Well, have you tried not being sad? And that's a thing. Well, it's obviously easier said than done. So one of the things is before you get there, try to figure out what a good life raft for yourself you can make. What makes you happy? Is it go get your cat and snuggle? Is it go and just be with like this one project is just solid ground and I'm gonna be able to make myself feel better by moving forward with this thing? Or if you don't have that thing, reach out to somebody. Don't stay mired in it.
No.
We all share the blues and the gloom and nerds have plenty of feelings. We got the feels. And so believe me, we also understand each other and speak your language. And so if you're having a tough time, reach out.
Yes.
There's somebody there that will at the very least give you a virtual hug, and maybe there's even somebody around you that will give you a real hug, but don't just be mired. And so see if you can't, like, I would love for you to not feel sad. Just don't and feel better.
Just stop.
Do that. But but if that doesn't work for you,
not feeling sad,
reach out. Reach out. There's all these people, and a lot of us are wearing smiles most of the time that we can share. I've got enough to share, and so at any rate, that's it. Let's keep this thing as merry as possible, and it's not a bad thing to have the bad feels. That doesn't make you bad. We love you, and so we're there for you. So anyways, we're all gonna say goodbye at the same time, and then I'll bring up the frigid ghost town one more time because I didn't have time to make a new video for the outro. And hopefully I want to like have something really hot next time, like melting things in the desert or something like that, just for everybody's visual pleasure. But thank you guys, and thank you Montana Agate for coming on earlier. Hopefully we're not in court next week, and
well for you there, Fruit Loops.
We'll see you guys all weekend long, video drops and live streams and over there in the Discord. So we love you,
Karen.
Bye.
Yep.
Bye.
Alive, everybody. We are, and we're cold. Look at that. It's so cold in there.
Oh, that looks like it literally does outside my house right now.
Yeah, that's a silver area, old boomtown in Oregon that just kerflopped after the silver was gone.
We have a lot of towns like that in Montana where the gold rush came, but it ended before they ran out of metal. So there's like a ton of ghost towns in Montana that you can still go to and find gold. It's crazy.
Yeah, there's still silver there. It just wasn't enough to like keep the economy going.
Yep.
And gold too, for that matter. That's in the gold belt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are we narrating over the?
We're never gonna leave. We're never ending this podcast. We're gonna like.
I thought I was gonna get kicked. I was just waiting until I got kicked.
we can just talk all the way over the credits, and you know.
Round 2 coming up.
the StreamYard will stop the platform, and we'll just all still be talking.
Stay tuned for the late night rated 18 plus show. Uncensored.
The after show. All right, you guys. Cheers. I'll talk to you later. And we can't hear me. Let's start over again. Are you here? Am I here? And we can't hear me. Let's start over again.